Hey guys, I'm Ben, one of the 4 team members of Coaster Source, and today in this video we're going to be talking about the top 10 roller coasters at Carowinds. Carowinds is a Cedar Fair park located on the border of North and South Carolina, specifically the Charlotte-Fort Mill area. It first opened up in 1973 as a park owned by Paramount and then was bought by Cedar Fair a little bit later. I don't know exactly when, but it was bought by Cedar Fair from Paramount, and they do have a pretty diverse selection of roller coasters. And if you are wanting to come to this park or have been to this park, I think you'll find this video useful. And I think the best thing about this park is their top 3 roller coasters here. So anyways, let's get started. Coming in at number 10 is the Ricochet. Now this is just your traditional Wild Mouse coaster. There's nothing really too special about them, and all it really does is it kind of just winds itself around. However, for this specific Wild Mouse coaster, it is pretty intense, but at the same time, it's also really jerky. So, yeah, it's not that enjoyable of a ride. And also, the color scheme of it, at least to me, is just bleh. I don't like it. So, that is why I'm putting the Ricochet in at number 10. Number 9 is the Carolina Gold Rusher. Now, this is just your traditional family mine train coaster. Nothing all too special about it. Winds itself around. Not very intense. But would be pretty fun for the families at least. So that's why Carolina Gold Rusher is coming in at number 9. Number 8 is the Vortex, which is a B&M stand-up coaster. And honestly, I found this ride to be pretty bad. People like me absolutely just hate it and really do not like it. And then there's other people that think it's just fine. Like, for me at least, I rode it about 5 times when I was at Carowinds, and I found it pretty painful as I would bang my head on the restraint on the second inversion, and it really hurt my head that bad. I actually needed Advil after riding this. But I mean, it's a fun ride overall. It's just like if it did get the floorless treatment where it's converted from a stand-up to a floorless, I think I would like this coaster a lot better. But because it's a stand-up and it's pretty rough, I am putting the Vortex in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is the Carolina Cyclone, which is a aero looper known for switching colors throughout the ride. And the reason I put it in the number 7 spot is it's a really short ride and it is not smooth at all. It's not really a headbanger, it's just not smooth. Like, it's jerky, it's shaky, and it's just it's fun, but it could just be a lot smoother than it already is. So that is why I am putting the Carolina Cyclone in at number 7. Number 6 is Nighthawk. This is one of 3 Vekoma Flying Dutchman coasters, the other 2 being Batwing and Firehawk. And this one was found to be the worst of the 3 because of how rough it is. Now, the ride itself is really cool. Like, it has a really awesome layout and some cool inversions. It's just super shaky and jerky and causes a really uncomfortable ride. So that is why the Nighthawk will be coming in at number 6. Number 5 is the Hurler, which is your traditional wooden coaster. And this one is actually pretty smooth for a wooden coaster. There is another one of these Hurlers over at King's Dominion in Virginia. And the one at King's Dominion is definitely a lot rougher than this one is. So this is why this Hurler will be coming in at number 5. Now, if you look at the Hurler at King's Dominion, if this coaster was like that Hurler, it would probably be coming in at like the number 9 or 8 spot. But luckily, this coaster is actually pretty smooth for a Woody. So that's why the Hurler will be coming in at number 5. Number 4 is the Carolina Cobra. And for the season of 2017, they are repainting this ride blue and naming it the Flying Cobras. But it's going to be the exact same ride, basically. Now, this is just your traditional Vekoma Boomerang coaster. There's nothing all too special about it, but one thing I will mention about it is that it does have the Vekoma vest restraints, which give a much more comfortable ride than other Vekoma Boomerangs, and that is why the Carolina Cobra will be coming in at number 4. Now is here when we get to the really good coasters. Number 3 is Afterburn. This is a fantastic B&M invert. It's got the old school B&M feel to it, and it is glossy smooth. The inversions are awesome, and it is a very loud ride, just like most other B&M inverts. So yeah, Afterburn will be coming into the number 3 spot. Number 2 is the Intimidator. This is an amazing B&M hypercoaster. It is themed to NASCAR driver Dale Earnhardt. He was the Intimidator. This is perfectly themed for the NASCAR stuff that goes around in the Charlotte area, and it is a phenomenal hypercoaster. I definitely recommend this hypercoaster. It is personally my favorite. And then number 1 is Fury 325. This is my favorite coaster that I have ever ridden. It is amazing. It is the world's tallest and fastest giga coaster. It goes really tall, it goes really fast, it is intense, and it is beautiful. This is probably the best coaster ever that's been made by B&M. It was their 96th roller coaster, and it is just absolutely phenomenal. From start to finish, it is just perfect. I love everything about this ride, and if you have not ridden it yet, I definitely recommend you come on down to Charlotte at Carowinds and ride Fury 325. You will not regret it. I cannot emphasize how amazing of a ride this is. And that wraps it up for this video of the top 10 roller coasters at Carowinds. I highly recommend this park. It has the most amazing top 3 coasters, in my opinion, located in the Charlotte Fort Mill area on the border of North and South Carolina. This is a phenomenal park. You can ride some amazing coasters here. So I definitely recommend trying all of them, even if some are not as good as other ones. Still, I'd definitely try them all if I were you when you come down to Carowinds. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into Coaster Source. I am Ben, one of the 4 team members of Coaster Source. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.